Day 18. Let's get started. It's a woman with a walkie-talkie. He's running out of ideas at this point. I guess, like I say, I don't know. This is for. Oh boy, there's 6 days left. Maybe we'll actually get a review out of me this winter. This Christmas season. Ugh, it's been a long day. And I'm still sick, so I'm kind of tired. There we go. Well, this is an easy build. Oh, can I talk about fill some time here? I don't really want to start a video or review at the moment. I don't really ready for reviews. How's everybody's Christmas shopping going? Because I am officially done for the day for the year. Sorry, I have to sleep too. About two. The things have been going great this year. Guess I can wrap up talk about the past year. Obviously, I've started Duoger. I'm going to look into Kyuranger in the new year. It's too expensive right now. Battle Ranger Lupin Ranger versus Battle Ranger honestly looks good. The Lupin Rangers, based on Arsène Lupin, that's an interesting concept. Arsène Lupin was a fictional French gentleman thief written by Maurice Leblanc, later adapted into Arsène Lupin III, or Lupin III, a manga and anime series, and is actually supposed to be his grandson. Though Lupin does have a son in the original books. Apparently, his son doesn't know he's his son. Anyway, and Pato Ranger is the second of the second police theme team after Deca Ranger, so that should be interesting. And they share more or less a mech body because they have 3 Ninja Zords, 3 land-based vehicles. I don't remember what they are at the moment, and 3 jets. And they share a bigger carrier Zord, which forms the main body. Basically, Reds just forms the head. So, on both teams, there are 2 reds, two reds, a blue, a yellow, a green, and a pink. So far announced. Basically, Lupin Ranger, the thing is, Lupin wasn't considered evil. He was a gentleman thief. He'd steal to get treasures back for people, for example. So they're trying to steal treasures away from the villains. Whereas Pato Ranger is more interested in taking down the villains, according to what I've heard. Also, first time we've had a versus in the title of a Super Sentai series. The only other time you see verses appear in anything Sentai related is the crossover movies. Which, by the way, I have no idea when Kyuranger vs. Duoger is coming out. But yeah. Oh, speaking of Duoger crossovers, I apparently missed something in the end of the last versus movie. The main Rangers, except for Aga Ninja, seem shocked at the end of the video. The movie. Apparently, it's because they're like, oh, wait a minute, if you died in the original timeline, then how do you have a son? Because Aga Ninja's son comes back from the future. Evidently, Aga Ninja never got around to telling his other teammates, who are also his family, the White Ranger's his younger sister and the others are his cousins, that he got married. Oh, and Gulz is just a friend of theirs. And he suspects that the reason he's got a son and the son was able to travel back is because his wife's already pregnant. So the baby probably would have been born by now. But the problem with Kyuranger versus Geoja should be very interesting because of a problem with Kyuranger is established by a crossover with Govan or especially Govan type G, and Deca Ranger is actually a separate universe from the other Sentai at the moment. So it should be interesting how they fix that problem. I am looking forward to Georgia versus Kyuranger. But actually, speaking of versus mechs, there's one problem I have with it versus mech. First of all, the price, because it's Wild Tozai King with actually a shuriken slapped on the front. But that's the problem. First of all, there's no shuriken for it. Second of all, well, there's no way to stick it onto the front of Eagle. It actually sits on the front of the head section of Rhinos, or Wild Tozai King, and that would be, the front would be Eagle, and it just sits there. It's actually a modified super combination shuriken with powers of all the Sentai poured into it. So yeah, see you next time. Because I gotta get